Ryan Tannehill coming to the Raiders? Tom Brady coming out of retirement? The Raiders not drafting a quarterback at all? And now the smoke is really heating up. We're going to address that and more on today's episode of the Raider D Podcast. Raiderettes, what is going on with all the rumors that, of course, are starting to stir up once again about Tom Brady? Because the Raiders did not go out and draft a quarterback, but rather we drafted yet another tight end, implying that the Raiders are going to run with a 2 tight end set, which is exactly what Tom Brady loves. Plus, a lot of the beat writers are saying that Ryan Tannehill, a 12-year veteran with 35,000 yards of passing in his career and 216 touchdowns to only 93 picks, Pro Bowler, could be coming to the Raiders to take a swing at a Super Bowl in 2024 with this much upgraded Raiders team that we have right now. Well, some of this smoke is starting to happen because in a recent presser, Tom Telesco was asked, is it because of the fact that we did not draft a single quarterback? Does that mean that the competition now is only between Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew? And his response was, as I stand now, that is what it is. And he didn't say anything more. He didn't say, yep, we're good at quarterback. We're going to roll with our quarterback crew. He did not let on to nothing. And as we know, Tom Telesco would probably be the most dangerous poker player in Vegas because that dude has a poker face like none other. This dude does not let on to what he is going to do. Nobody, except for me, seeing that the Raiders were going to go and draft a Brock Bowers. But even when I said it a month ago, I didn't even believe it would actually happen, but it did. And he surprised everybody. And it was a great pickup, especially if your plan is, and you've been having some conversations with one Tom Brady, he loves a 2 tight end set. And that's exactly what we are doing. We are literally got Baby Gronk and Michael Mayer, and we got Speedy Gronk and Brock Bowers. So could he be coming back for one last hurrah, one last swing to add another Super Bowl ring to his already overloaded fist? I mean, this dude should be a Marvel comic villain at this point. He's got so many rings on his hand. Guys, you've been hitting me up in the comments, and I know several of you have now gone out and gotten your first order of the Tangat Ali and the Fedosia Agrestis to help you raise your testosterone naturally. Congratulations to you guys. And for everybody that hasn't done it, here's the simple fact. Over 130 million men are suffering from low testosterone right here in the United States of America. 1 in 4 men in the United States are suffering from ultra low testosterone. You don't need to suffer in silence, and you don't have to go and put yourself on steroids and get TRT, which you will then be on for the rest of your life. Tangat Ali and Fedosia Agrestis is clinically proven to help you raise your testosterone naturally. It's way cheaper, it's way more effective, and doesn't have all the negative side effects. So what are you waiting for? Go and hit our sponsor. Link is down in the description. It's going to save you 15% on your very first order. There's Ryan Tannehill out there still in the free agency, and this dude is a very good veteran quarterback. 35,000 passing yards in his career, 216 touchdowns, and only 93 picks. He's been to the Pro Bowl. He knows how to get it done. He's been a little inconsistent, and he's had a bit of injury history. But he is out there, and because he's been out there for so long, you might be able to sign a Ryan Tannehill to a fairly cheap deal. And according to Over the Cap, we're at like $18 million worth of salary cap right now, including what we have to pay our rookies. So with what Tom Telesco said, with what Tom Brady said in the Deep Cut podcast, which lit this whole thing up on fire of him returning to the NFL, possibly to the Raiders, and with what beat writers are now saying that the Raiders could be a landing spot for Ryan Tannehill as an experienced, winning veteran quarterback. I want to know your guys' philosophy on this. Let me know down here in the comments below. Do you think the Raiders are going to roll with AOC, Gardner Minshew, or are we going to go and bring another veteran quarterback into the system and make a big swing, like with maybe a Tom Brady coming back for one last shot? Maybe we go out and grab a Ryan Tannehill. Let me know down there in those comments below, because I really want to know what you guys got to think about it, because I'm fired up. I want to see AOC and I want to see Gardner Minshew go at it in the offseason, and may the best man win. But hey, you never know what Tom Telesco is going to do, because I'm telling you, nobody's seen that tight end being drafted at pick number 13 with the Raiders. Even though I called it a month ago, I even didn't believe it at that point.